Today I'm going to talk about low notes, and believe it or not, low notes also come from a coordination of falsetto and chest, but obviously the chest is the dominant mechanism for the low notes. So just as in the falsetto video we learned how to break off the falsetto, you need to do the same with the chest. It's a bit easier, it's not as hard, but we need to break it off. So you can start on an A in falsetto, on an oo, and then come down to an R in chest. Nice heavy R. So we have to try and get the full thickness of chord in for these low notes, yeah? It's not that we need the chest voice to be loud, but by making it loud, we activate the Thyro-Arytenoid muscles to the limit, yeah? We want to really flex these muscles, because later the chest will act as a antagonistic muscle to the falsetto. When you go high, the falsetto dominates the voice, but the chest acts as an antagonist, just as a tricep does to the bicep when you pick something up. So the chest voice has to be strong. The Thyro-Arytenoid muscles must be strong, but you don't take them higher than you need. So from this A down, A below middle C, we need to really work them. So etc. Yeah, you go as low as you can. Obviously with the sopranos, they'll only have a few of those notes, and then the bass will have a lot of those notes. Yeah, so the lower you can get, the better. And also you need to get the falsetto as low as you can. So you can practice to start with, etc. So try and go as low as you can in falsetto, because once you strengthen your chest voice, then we want to coordinate. We want to re-coordinate the falsetto with the chest. So I'm going to give you an exercise to do that. Yeah. So basically it's just like we did with the high notes, starting with a falsetto oo, change to the R. I mean, you can go through oo or R, oo or R, or just go straight to R. It's not as difficult in these lower tones. Yeah. And it's also good practice doing these low tones for the higher tones. The practice of moving from falsetto to chest is very easy in these notes. So it's a great way of practicing doing it higher up. So etc. Again, go as low as you can. I mean, ideally, go all the way. The falsetto should be able to span the whole of your vocal range. Yeah, you should be able to get your falsetto notes down to as low as you can sing in chest. Yeah, or maybe at least within a couple of notes of your full range. Yeah, there's a couple of notes I can't quite get falsetto, but I can just about get chest. But there's not many notes that I can't get falsetto on. So yeah, go as far as you can with the falsetto. And then if you want to strengthen that coordination, make it more chest dominant, we can do this exercise. So do the same thing, the oo to the R, falsetto to chest, and then pause, and then do a little coup de glotte, like a like a bringing together the glottis. Don't do that on its own because it's a bit hard on the voice. But if you do it after you've just done a falsetto, a coordinated falsetto chest exercise, it will probably stop you going too hard with it. Yeah. What you mustn't do is use breath and go and try and push the breath and close the chords at the same time. Yeah, because that you just get You'd actually activate the false chords, which is the chords that close fully when you lift very heavy weight. We don't want to go that far with the singing voice. There is a little bit of that sort of sensation, but if you overdo it, you're going to really do damage to your voice, yeah? And it will stop you getting any high notes at all. So let's just do a few of those, and then we'll stop. So you get the idea. Just go as low as you can again. Don't worry about how low you go. Go as low as you can, but don't go higher than the A. Ooh, ah, ah. That's really the last note. You want to be really pushing that really heavy, hard chest into the voice, yeah? Eventually, once you get the falsetto dominance in those upper notes, then you can start bit by bit adding more of the So you can sort of on a higher note, like a D. But it takes some more of that sort of shape. So it means you can't fully you won't fully grip the chord so much. Yeah. So, but with these exercises, I'd recommend only working A downwards. Yeah. But once you've started to get these coordinated notes working in the passaggio and the higher notes, then that is a technique to bring in the full squillo tone for all the voice. Yeah. But first start with these low notes. Leave the high notes until you've got the falsetto dominance, and then bit by bit you can put those stronger tones into the high voice too.